on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins.
And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And that play is blown up. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson rolling to his left. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And out across midfield, down to the 40.
Set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
That catch good for only a couple. Down at 8. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Stand in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Jackson will throw again. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Jackson from the shotgun. Open man is Duvernay. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. But credit him, really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down. Something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
The Jackson going to hold on to it again. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run here with Freeman. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction.
Say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And in for the Ravens touchdown. All the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Johnson now returning. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the
rush coming, and he's taken down. They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in to drop him for a loss of 4. Defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Now Roethlisberger. Trying to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Roethlisberger looking to throw. Complete at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. An offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
A boost here to start the drive after the penalty. It's 1st and 5. They run from the pistol here with Freeman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
It's in the wrong place, but you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They go to Freeman again on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. First down and more for Jackson. And finally, down at the 41-yard line.
They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. This time, they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Alex Highsmith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Deontay Johnson deep for the Steelers. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tab.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Jackson now. That's taken in by Duvernay.
And find the first down, and that's what he just did.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And only able to get 2. From the 30 on 2nd down, Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. As they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 2nd and goal, Jackson got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Here's McLeod from his end zone.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35.
Way to show up.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Nice play.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. It's number 3. So tied for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And able to take it past the 25.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards on the ground. But despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger going for it all. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. That'll lead the Steelers up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he is not good well now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
The 2nd down and
away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And he will have a Ravens first down.
I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
throwing on 1st down. It's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Jackson. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
You assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Teams to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, They'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
A few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay.
A gain of 6 there on first. Again, Jackson rolling to his right. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Once again on that last play, stopped after a short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Jackson will keep it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
In with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone, and that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage. Down. Roethlisberger.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it. The ball, they'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger looking deep here for Ebron. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. He's going to take another shot here.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
Here's a big one now, trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now Jackson.
Flushed out right. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's able to get it back to right.
I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards. But he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for two. Here's Roethlisberger. It's complete. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
On the return is Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Jackson.
He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
On first down, Harris able to power through. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big pickup there on the run.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Throwing now is Roethlisberger.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out.